third party situation energy check. Are they going to break up with the other person? Are they going to come towards you? Do the both of you have a future together? Pick a card reader number 1. Third party situation is Ink and Intuition Tarot deck. Number 2 is the Light Seers Tarot deck. And number 3 is the Modern Witch Tarot deck. That's what we have for today. For each of the readings, we'll be doing charm readings, card readings, oracle readings, but we want to deep dive your third party situation. Do the both of you have a future together? Are they going to leave the other person alone? Are they going to come towards you? All of the things, all of the timestamps are down below if you want to jump straight to the reading. I have memberships on, and I'm going to be uploading members only readings over the next however long, forever, I guess. So with the membership readings, they will go to membership first, and then eventually they'll get released to public. So even if you don't sign up for membership, you won't miss anything. And because all my readings are timeless, they'll find you when they're meant to find you. So if you can't afford it, don't worry about it. You'll get your messages, and there'll also be a lot of my normal content. My membership content isn't extra, so it's not going to be taking anything away from what I normally do. So that's there. The button is wherever it is. Let's get on with today's reading. Third party situation. What's going on? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to your pick a card read, and today we're looking at your third party situation. What do we need to know? What messages are here? Do the both of you have a future together? Are they going to leave the other person once and for all? Are you going to be having a happy and successful relationship? What do you need to know? What messages are here for you today? I'm pulling some charms, zodiacs and letters. They can be sun, moon or rising. So let's have a look. What messages are here for you today? These are little signs and symbols that this is your reading, or this is a connection for your reading. We have cherries, a sunflower, then we have a swan, but it always reminds me of a phoenix rising. We have a very regal key. Someone has you on a pedestal. Someone thinks that you're just amazing. It feels like this is the first time they've ever been in love. We have a guitar for music. Sagittarius, Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, another Pisces, and a Cancer zodiac sign. The letters we have are P, E, S, P, B, and a C. So let's have a look. I'm going to do a third party situation spread. I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. What do you need to know about your current third party situation? What's the current energy check and all of the things? Are you going to have a future? I'm just moving my microphone a little bit. The wire is in my way. There we go. Do you have a future together? Are they going to move away from the third party so that both of you can be peaceful together in a successful relationship? Are they going to break up with the third party? What messages are here for you today? Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie, and I'm a tarot card reader from England. And I'm dedicated to bringing you daily messages and insightful guidance. I have turned memberships on. I'm going to be uploading membership only readings. After a period of time, the membership only readings will go public. So even if you're not a member, you won't miss anything. All of my readings are timeless. They will find you when you need them. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, for angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. You're always on this side. Down the middle is your person. And then down this side is the third party. The third party is always on this side, and I always class the third party as the person who is furthest away from you. I don't get all technical. So, the third party is going to do everything they possibly can to keep hold of your person. I'm going to call them your person. So, let's have a look. Remember to check out my website, hopetower-daily.co.uk. We have the Queen of Cups reversed in the recent past for you. Your person's had the Devil reversed. And then we have the Ace of Coins in the middle of them both, in the middle of you both. And it's this feeling emotionally detached or emotionally pushed out. You know that they fancy you. You know that you fancy them. There's something here that the both of you experienced for the first time together, or at least one of you has. There's a first time experience. I don't know what that was. You and your person know what that was. That's very personal for the both of you. And it feels like in the recent past, there was the hope that this is going to grow into something more, but it feels like right now you're going through a really hard time. You're upset. They're not really taking your emotions into account. The third party, whoever they are, and whatever their technical term are, the person furthest away from you, had the 7 of Cups and the 6 of Coins reversed in the middle of them both. The 6 of Coins reversed can be disagreements, a closing off of communication. The 7 of Cups is confusion, feeling like an option, not really sure what they have to choose, not really sure what they should choose. And it feels like they haven't been particularly happy in their relationship. They haven't been on the same page for quite a long time. Now, your person in the middle currently has the 3 of Cups reversed, which is selfishness, absolute selfishness. And then that makes me mad. That makes me mad because it's not fair, you know. At the moment, you've got the 5 of Coins, so you're feeling pushed out, you're feeling left out. But here they are with the Knight of Swords in the middle of you both. And the Knight of Swords is, when they want your attention, oh boy, they want it. But when they don't want anything to do with you, my goodness, they cut you off. And it feels like there's not much in between of they want your attention or they don't want your attention. There's no grey area. There's no, like, chit chat, checking in, how's your day? There's no kindness and like a loving nurturing of the connection coming from their part at the moment. And it may have been like that for a while. But then I still say what when they want you, and then they push you away when they want to push you away. And that's not fair because it's taken its toll on you. It feels like for a while with this situation, you've been holding back how you really feel, either to them or to yourself as well. There's something here that hasn't been growing for you and you haven't felt good for you for a while. So the third party at the moment has the 2 of Coins. In the middle of them both is the King of Coins. There's stability there. Whatever relationship problems they had, they're working on. The third party is still there. They're still interested. They want something. There's security in the middle of them both. And it feels like, if anything, it feels like your person gives the third party all of the security. They nurture that connection because it's beneficial to them. Whereas the energy with you is pick you up, put you down. They don't take your anxiety into consideration. And it feels like when the third party needs them, they're there. They're there. But when you need them, They make you feel like you shouldn't have that expectation. And it's really hard, isn't it? Because whatever's happened between the both of you, there's been some really deep connection and memories made, and it feels like when you're in that bubble with this person, they make you feel like the only person in the world. But your person in the middle of all this, they're going to stay where it benefits them, and for as long as it benefits them with the third party, whoever they are, it kind of feels like they're in a long-term relationship, possible marriage. As long as it benefits them, they'll be there, and the third party's not getting rid of them. The third party just gets confused. So moving forward, the third party has the Three of Wands, which is looking towards the future. In the middle of them both is the King of Cups, which is your person's energy very much holding them together. It feels like even if the third party wanted to leave, your person wouldn't let them. And then I kind of feel that your person has at some point said to you, oh, I'll leave them. And there may have been a point in the past when they weren't getting on where your person thought they would leave them, but that's changed. In the near future, your person has the moon. And the moon is where is the path forward. It can feel like secrets and lies. It can feel like they want to keep you in the dark. Your person is on a path that they know. They know that they're on a path, but they don't really want to tell anyone about it. And it's really frustrating. I do private readings. They're always available. It's a 20-minute reading, pre-recorded. You can ask as many questions as you want about one situation. If you're looking for a relationship and career reading or life purpose reading, book separate, so that we only focus on one thing. But we can deep dive it, and I answer all your questions, and then you get the link for it, and you can watch it as many times as you want. But let's moving forward. You've got the Three of Coins reversed, which is feelings of resentment creeping in, and then you've got the Death card reversed in the middle of you both. And that's a feeling of stagnation. It's a feeling of you want things to change, but they're not changing. You can't change this person. The way that they've already treated you is the way that they're going to treat you. And the way that they treat the third party is the way that they're going to treat them. And it benefits them to be nice to the third party for whatever reason. But the Three of Coins reversed for you is these feelings of bitterness, these feelings of we should be living under the same roof, but we're not. We should be happy, but we're not. And it's feelings of resentment. But you're going from the Five of Coins to the Three of Coins, and it feels like a slow disconnect for you of why should they have it all their own way? Why should they come in and like flatter you and pull you into a bubble with them and have an amazing time, but then make you feel like you're worthless afterwards? Why should they have the power to do that? They shouldn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do you a Celtic cross, because I want to see, because it feels like there is a disconnect happening here for you, a slow disconnect. And it's more of a how much more can I take kind of disconnect. So let's do you a Celtic cross. How do you move on from this? How do you let go of this person? When they come in as the Knight of Swords again, where they're wanting your attention and they're love bombing you, how do you navigate that? Gonna split the deck into 4, because they will. They'll do that again. When they want something, this person, when they want something, they get it. The Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Sun. The first 2 cards of my Celtic cross are all about you and this situation. It feels like for a little bit of time now you've been thinking, I need to move on from this. And how much more can I take of this? The Wheel of Fortune is very much the card of moving on. It's the card of getting on with life. But the question there is, well, will I be happy? moving on and moving forward and disconnecting, you will be much happier than what you are now. I want you to have a think about whatever has been going on over the last 100 days with this person. Of out of that percentage, how much have they made you feel good and how much have they made you feel absolutely terrible? And it feels like the terrible outweighs everything else. So there is a feeling here of disconnecting from this person. You'll have that anxiety taken away. That feeling of, if they loved me, they'd be nicer to me. You won't be looking to them for validation anymore, because you'll be getting validation from elsewhere, from yourself, from your environment around you, from the things that you're achieving. And you won't need to be connected. But this person, because you've got the Queen of Cups reversed in the recent past, this person's got you into this emotional state where you kind of put up with it. This person's kind of made that happen. So around you, the Justice card. The Justice card is about balance, truth and integrity. Sometimes we have to really look at the facts in front of us and we have to make choices and decisions based on that. The Magician, you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest a new start for you and a much happier life for you. In your past, you have the Death card. So the Celtic Cross is looking beyond that point. You've given this person chances to change. And if they won't change, then you're going to have to change, even if it means removing them from your life. If they thought that you were going to sit around and wait for them forever, and if they thought that they could get away with treating you really badly forever, they're mistaken. The third party may put up with it, but it doesn't feel like you're going to. The King of Rods, somebody else. This is your opportunities to come, and it's not the person that's on my table. It's somebody new. I think you've got another relationship coming. You may already know the person, you may not. It feels like a fire sign. But they're self-made in life and they've got pride. And whoever this person is, they've been single for quite a long time. They really value who they spend time with. The secret underlying question in the world, will I be okay going back out into the world again? Yeah, you will. The Six of Pentacles is the timing on this. So the Six of Coins reversed is down here between them. So the timing has already happened. This disconnect is already happening. You looking or being open to, well, who can the universe bring to me who will be my equal, who will put in what they need to put in and I'll put in what I need to put in. It's a 50-50. Possible attainment. The King of Rods is really gonna send you quite a lot of messages. They're gonna sweep you off your feet. The Eight of Rods is all about fast progress. And then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to slow down and offer you security. Feels like a bit of a whirlwind romance coming. And it's because you deserve better. And it feels like you may already have been feeling for a while that you need to disconnect from whoever the third party is with, because you've given them long enough. You've given them long enough. And there's someone waiting in the wings that either your angels haven't introduced to you yet, or you haven't seen that they like you yet. And it feels like quite fast moving flirtatiousness, nice chemistry between the both of you. And then something very secure after that. It feels like a very long relationship. I don't know how long, but very long. And there won't be any feelings of resentment or fear or upset or anything like that. That's someone that makes you feel like an equal. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so you don't take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. What's going on in your third party situation? Are they going to leave the other person for you? We're going to start by pulling some charms, zodiacs and letters. If they want to come out, come on out. Don't be shy. There we go. we want to know, are they going to leave the other person for you? What's the way forward? Do you have a future together? All of the things. What messages are here for you today? The charms and the letters are to give you extra connection to the reading. Little signs and symbols that this is a reading for you today. What messages are here? Quite a lot. Someone is a cat person. Someone is a cat person. We have a little white cat for good luck. And then we have a gold cat as well. We have a hand of protection for you. Keep the evil spirits away. We have a golden flower. We have a little Converse boot. A little diamond. We've got a little leaf, and it's enamel and green. It's a leaf from your tree of life. And then we've got 2 butterflies as well. One butterfly and the second butterfly. Cats and butterflies. We have G, S, W, W and a Y. Libra, Libra, Aries, sun, moon or rising on them. We have Virgo and Aquarius. What messages are here for you? I'm going to do a third party situation spread, and I'll tell you everything I'm picking up and everything I'm feeling. And I think I just need to move my microphone a little bit. Wait a second. We'll get there eventually. There we go. I think that should be all right. So, someone's a little bit apprehensive. What messages are here for you today? What's the pathway forwards for you and your person? Is the third party ever going to leave you alone? Are they ever going to leave the third party to be with you? And all of the things. We want to know everything. Gonna split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons. Most importantly, 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I've been drawn towards this one. Down this side is you. You are always on this side. If this side doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. Down the middle is your person. And then down this side is the third party. I class the third party as anybody who is on the other side of your person. I don't get all technical. This person's always the person furthest away from you. And then we have the connecting energy. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Do I think they're going to leave the other person? I don't. It kind of feels like this person may just leave you hanging in a way of keep saying, I'll leave them, I'll leave them, I'll leave them, I'll get a divorce, I'll leave them. It feels like there's a marriage here. It feels like there's a long-term relationship here. And it kind of even feels like you and them have already parted ways in a way, or you've already given up on them, or you've already been in no contact for a while with them. And then I'm like, well, if you were here with me, I'm kind of feeling that the question would be, would they come back? Are they going to come back to you? They'll come back to you, but they're not going to leave the other person. They will be coming back and you will hear from them again, but they're not going to leave the other person. So let's talk through the spread so you can see what I'm seeing. And I'll tell you everything I'm picking up. So we have the High Priestess reversed for you in a recent past. They had the Chariot. And then in the middle of you both is the Ten of Swords. This is this person running back over here. It feels like whatever happened to it. And I kind of feel like you may have been not the one that broke up, but the one that you just had to withdraw your energy. You just couldn't do it anymore. I do private readings. They are always available. hopetara-daily.co.uk. You just need to check my website out. And on YouTube, I have memberships now. So there'll be membership only content, but eventually the member content will be put public. So you don't miss anything by not being a member, if that makes sense. Right, let's get on. This person over here had the Knight of Cups reversed. They knew they lied to them. They knew they lied to them. They had the Temperance in the middle of them both. And the Chariot here. And it feels like whatever went on between the both of you was really painful. So painful. It feels like they made promises they wouldn't keep. They kept kind of stringing you along. And you kind of had to look after yourself. But the problem is, the issue is, you know that they have more feelings for you than they do of who they're with. In a way, if they're more attracted to you, you've got a better kind of lifestyle than the other person, and it feels like you may even be the complete opposite to who they're with, you know. But the Knight of Cups reversed is the third party knows full well that this person lies to them. They know full well that when they come back in and they're making amends, all they're doing really is telling them what they want to hear. This person in the middle of everything likes being in control of everything. They like being the one that's running around. They like being the one that is chasing and pursuing and running away. And there's a feeling here that your person likes the drama of it all. So, at the moment, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. You know deep down, eventually, you'll hear from this person again. Feels like it's going to be quite a long time, though. But you are going to hear from them again. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, what are you doing for you right now? Are you disconnecting from this person? Because it feels like you want a slow disconnect from them. It feels like right at this very moment, if they were to contact you right now and say the right things, you could be pulled back in again. But the longer it takes for this person to come back, the further away you're going to be when they do. And right now it feels like you can't even imagine not having feelings for them. But it feels like there will be a time where you don't have feelings for them. But it's not yet. It's still a process. Over here with the third party, you have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Cups. And then in the middle of all of it is your person with the Justice card. And then in the middle of you both is the Page of Pentacles, which can sometimes be teenage children. But it's that glimmer of hope. Will they come back? I will take them back. If they come back right now, I'll take them back. But then there's something with your High Priestess reversed if you know you shouldn't. There's a you know you shouldn't here. With the Justice card, this person doesn't want their spouse. I was going to say they don't want their spouse to know, but then something automatically corrected me again. Yeah, but the spouse does know. The spouse does know. They don't want the spouse to talk about it. They don't want a divorce. The thing with this person in the middle of it all, they come across as a very upstanding, no nonsense, doesn't lie, very good reputation. I have a feeling that people in their life, if they really knew them properly, they'd have a completely different opinion of them. But it feels like they've got a public persona where they're really very professional and full of integrity and ethics and stands by their morals. So there are people around them who would be shocked with what actually goes on behind the scenes. The Nine of Cups in the middle of them both. There's a lot of happiness and satisfaction within their relationship, and you probably don't want to hear that, but there is. The person in the middle of this is kind of self-serving to a certain extent, but there's a lot of investment in their marriage or their relationship. Neither of them really want to let go. There's something that both of them gets out of this. Your person likes the drama, though. They like pulling on people's heartstrings and triggering them. And you may have had a situation with this person where they deliberately upset you just so that you'd be upset, so that they knew that you cared about them. And it's these little kind of mind games that you just don't need anymore. And you're probably missing them right now, and that's probably why you come to this reading. Or maybe you'll just come to this reading because you think, God, are them two actually going to ever stay together? Like, really? You may even be at a point where you don't even want them anymore. You just want to check that what's going on over there. Moving forward, we've got the Six of Wands reversed for them. And it's a card of, hi honey, I'm home. And you will hear from them again. But it will be much of the same. At that point, the Two of Swords is in the middle of you both. And then you have the Hermit reversed, which is a complete disconnect. It's almost like someone knocking on your door and your friend door in their face, or them trying to message you and realising that they're blocked. And it feels like with the Two of Swords that you had no choice but to do that. You had no choice but to regain your inner balance and not allow this person to come in and mess up with your mental health again, because they have before. This person at that point is going to be quite happy within the relationship, but there's going to be disagreements. The Two of Cups reversed, because these two work in a way that's completely different to the way that the both of you work. There's voids. There's things that the third party can't do and doesn't do because she's not you. They're not you. Whoever they are, male or female, they're not you. And that's what the problem is. So, of course, they're going to come with their tail between their legs. And, of course, they're going to say, I miss this and I miss this and I miss this. And I kind of feel that you're either going to be disconnected by that point, which means that their messages will go unread, or you will read them and you will roll your eyes and you will just sit, and I'm not doing this again, because it never goes any further than how far it's gone before. And it's with that Ten of Swords in the past. Can you really open up those wounds again? Are them two ever going to break up? No. But once the third party is in a much more happy kind of state, believing that they're a happy relationship again, it will give your person more freedom. And that's when they're going to come towards you with their tail between their legs, because they can get away with it. Because they're bored, because they've done all the nicey bit, because they're played being the perfect relationship. There's something about your connection that's completely different. But that's what I have for you. I hope that it helps in some way. I really do. It kind of feels like you're over it. You're just like over it. There may still be a few strands of feelings there, but overall you're over it. So that's what I have. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so it ain't to take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. She'll pick a card, tarot card reading. Today we're looking at your third party situation. What do we need to know? What messages are here? Are they going to leave the third party and be with you? Do you have a future together? And all of the things. What you need to know today. I'm going to pull some charms, letters and zodiac signs to give you extra connection to the reading. These could be sun, moon or rising. Is there any more? No more wants to come out. No more. Right, let's have a look. We have Gemini, sun, moon or rising, Taurus, Scorpio, and another Gemini. We have V, P, M, an M, and an F. We have a glass of red wine. I absolutely hate red wine. It tastes like vinegar to me. We have White Swan. One of my friends was trying to get me into red wine. I'm like, no. Oh, no, the smell, I can't even get past it. We've got a little pink planet. Little cute pink, coral pink planet. We have an elephant. Elephants have good family systems, very loyal. We have Made with Love. If you've ever had a private reading with me, if any of these charms were in your private reading, there's probably a message here for you today. Have a little flower and some little dancing shoes as well. Private readings are always available. hopetower-daily.co.uk. I've turned on membership on YouTube. There will be membership only content, but it will be membership first look. Eventually it will then be put onto the main for everyone, so you're not going to miss out if you don't sign up for membership. But the memberships are there for exclusive early access. That's the word, isn't it? So let's tap into your energy. What messages are here today? What do you need to know about your third party situation? Are they going to move away from the third party and come towards you? Do you have a future together? I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. And down this side is the third party. The third party is always the person furthest away from you. I call them the third party no matter what the official thing is, just to make it easier. And then we have the connecting energy. But the third party is always the person furthest away from you. You are always on this side. If that side doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. Don't do all the cross-watching because it gets confused and then people get upset. Whenever anyone has tried to cross-watch and then they've got in my comments, they've always got upset about it. So don't do that. If this side doesn't fit, it's not yours. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the right person to find at the right time. All my readings are timeless. Things are going to get better. Things are going to get much better. It feels like the both of you have been stuck in quite a tricky situation. I don't know who's got kids with who, but it feels like if there's not children here, there's pets or animals or a farm, maybe a farm. I don't think does anyone own a zoo? Do you own a zoo? I don't know. Work in a zoo, vet with animals, rescue. Anyway, there's that. But I think you've known for a while that things will get better for the both of you. And it feels like whoever the third party is, they're scared of letting go. And it feels like they're a toxic ex more than anything else. If they're not an ex yet, they're going to be very soon. They already are. Like, as far as your person's concerned, they're an ex. That person's an ex. But they're very vindictive and they don't want to lose control. But they've lost control. Maybe they should have been a better partner. And then their partner wouldn't have been looking for somebody, or their ex wouldn't have been looking for somebody, you know. But it feels like it's been a very tough situation for you because you have massive feelings for your person, but you've been feeling so powerlessness. You've been feeling so powerless about everything. You got the devil in the recent past, and it's that feeling of, I love my person unconditionally, but my goodness, we're going through a lot. There may have even been points where this ex has played up so much that you've considered walking away. The Page of Swords reversed, and then in the middle of you both is the Six of Wands reversed, which is, it'll get better eventually. It's all of the good things, but eventually. And that the Page of Swords reversed, your person knows that they've let you down, or they feel that they've let you down. They don't care that they've let their ex down. It feels like they've recently got divorced, or the divorce word is around here somewhere. And there's also quite a lot of people that your person feels they've let down, but they haven't. There isn't any, like with the ex, we don't care about the ex, but the mutual people, maybe family, friends, little people, they've not let them down because they have all the time in the world to make it up to them. And time will bring the truth out about the ex. Feels like the ex cheated on them anyway. But the ex wants everyone to think that they're holier than thou. They've done nothing wrong. They're the innocent party. No, the ex, there's people around that they crossed the line with. It's complicated. But in time, the people that really matter will see the ex for who they are. They will realise that your person was very much the innocent party and not the enemy that this ex is making them out to be. The third party in the recent past has had the Emperor. They're like, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, you can't get rid of me. They've had the Justice card reversed in the middle of them both. That's where I'm picking up the divorce. But it's a completely unfair situation for your person. And it feels like if there is a divorce, or has been a divorce, the ex wanted everything. Here's the Queen of Swords reversed, the vindictive ex who's just clinging on for dear life. The Four of Pentacles reversed is about holding on. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go of the savings. They don't want to let go of the house. They don't want to let go of anything. But here you are, the Nine of Wands. You've been through so much. Your person's got the Temperance. They love you so much. The both of you love each other so much. And you really deserve a break. You know, you deserve a nice holiday somewhere together. The Six of Swords reversed is a bit of a half-hearted energy or a temporary relief. And it feels like sometimes you go through periods where things are quite calm and then X kicks off and then it's like, oh, here we go again. This is exhausting and this is tiring. If the both of you have been thinking about relocating, it's not going to happen in the next 3 months, but beyond that it will. It feels like there may already be talks of a possible relocation being cancelled or changed or something, but it will happen eventually, or a different one will happen. The one that gets cancelled is the one where you're not meant to go anyway. So moving forward, your person's got the Sun reversed, which is things get much better. A good reunion, a good marriage, a good everything, but you're going to feel stuck for a bit. With the Death card reversed, there's going to be a bit of stagnation. I do think if you two are trying to move in together or move or relocate together, it's just going to take a bit of time. The Sun will come up in the end. It's just going to take a bit of time and it's going to be a heavy load with the Ten of Wands reversed in the middle of you both. It's difficult, but it's going to get better. It's going to get much better. At that point in the past, the ex is going to get their payday with the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card in the middle of them both. This person's going to face consequences. Whether it's karma, whether it's through the courts, they're going to face consequences. But they're going to get enough money together to start a new journey, and it almost feels like a new relationship for them that they can cling on to. But the both of you are going to be fine. You're going to be fine. Do I see you get married? I kinda. I don't see why not. I think the only thing that would put you both off marrying is whatever's happened in their divorce. And also your person has a thing of there's people around them that they feel that they've disappointed. Once everything's all calmed down and the both of you are actually in your new life together, because it will happen, hopefully over the next 12 months. Once you're in that point, once people start winning around your situation and seeing it for what it is and seeing how much you love each other, yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't want to get married. Your person wouldn't want to get married, because before then it's like, well, no, because the people I love aren't going to be supportive, but they will be eventually. Just because they're not right now Just because there's that fear right now doesn't mean it's always going to be like that. It is going to get easier. And I keep seeing lots of little animals, and I don't know why. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so the angels take you anyway. And thank you so much for being here today. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. Welcome to the Secret Purple Heart Gang. It's been ages since I've done a little one of these. Tagged it on the end. I hope you're doing well. I've had a few emails saying, are you okay? You're in the UK. There's riots in the UK. Are you okay? I'm fine. It's been really frightening though. It has been really frightening. But they've started televising the judges sentencing the people and holding them account, and they've done a range of the people who were putting out misinformation online have been prosecuted. People who turned up and throwed bricks have been prosecuted. People that were just standing around being part of the problem, prosecuted. And after the London riots in 2011, it took them 5 years to finally prosecute everyone, but they prosecuted everyone. So we've got far more technology now. So yeah, it's been scary. We seem to have had a week of civil unrest, and it's disappointing. And it's always the people who are the loudest people on the internet and the angriest people on the internet, when they fall out onto the streets. Yeah, they had about 4 or 5 nights where they were just ripping everything up. And then I think they get into the mindset of, well, everyone thinks like this. So I think there was the final night, although there's still a little few things going on. And it's not just in London, it's all over the country. I think that's the different thing here. It's all over the country. And the reassuring thing is the counter-protests, the peaceful protesters, the united protesters who are full of love and compassion came out in their thousands to protect local businesses. And then you had the 4 little rioters sitting on a wall being protected by the police. And in the end, the police had to drive them to the train station so they were too scared to walk through the crowd. And, you know, in this world, the majority of people are kind-hearted and full of compassion, and they're just living their life, and they're just getting by, and they're just going to work, and they're just getting on with their life in their own little private life, and they're dealing with the things that they deal with. But we get into this false sense of, well, everyone's racist, well, everyone's angry. No, the majority of us are not. We're really not. And if you think you're going to keep coming out on our streets and terrifying us, you can think again, because it's not going to happen. And our government has proved it. And I've had a few emails saying what's it all about, and the first, I was going to say the first riot was about the 3 little girls, but no, there had been a riot the week before about something else that triggered in a community. But the thing that triggered it first of all, but then once people realised what it was really about, the thing that triggered it wasn't what they were saying it was. People went home because they just couldn't support the thing that it was. And I'm not going to say what it was, because they, you know, and then the stabbing of the little girls, and the ones who were still in hospital are now been released, and everything. We've had the memorials for them and everything. So then that sparked the rest off. But it was used as an excuse. They were putting out, the people organising it were putting out misinformation, a lot of misinformation, which was just riling up the people that are angry, or the people that are struggling. And we have to have love and compassion, because there are people in this world that are genuinely struggling and they don't know why. And so when they see all this hate and they see someone in lying on the internet saying, you're struggling because of this and this and this, and they look around them and then they think, yeah, I am struggling because of that. Life didn't used to be like this. I'm struggling because of that. So then they get angry and then they go out on the streets and they act on that anger. And I feel so bad for them because I think they genuinely believe the things that they're told. And that must be a horrible world to live in, to think that everybody is angry and everyone has the same point of view. But it's algorithms. Algorithm feeds you what you consume. So if all you consume is anger, that's all you're going to be faced with. And if 24 hours a day, every time you go on your phone, that's all that you see, you then genuinely believe that that's the way that everyone thinks. And that must be a very scary world to live in. Very scary world to live in. And I'm hoping a few of them people now have seen the amount of people that came out to counter protest to protect businesses quietly and peacefully, standing in front of businesses so that they couldn't break the windows. I hope that they see now that we're not all like them. We don't think like that. Our country got destroyed by other things. It wasn't what they're claiming it was. But anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox. Don't like talking about politics, but I do appreciate the people that emailed me again. Oh my goodness, I've seen what's going on. Luckily in my area, we didn't have any on our doorstep, thank goodness. But pretty close to home for family members that don't live near here. And it's just frightening. It's frightening how angry people were. And a few of the things I saw on the news, I just couldn't believe. I just couldn't believe it. Like, is that really what they're doing? I've never, it's been a long time since I've been completely gobsmacked. I don't think I've ever been gobsmacked by people's behaviour than I have with that. And I'm not going to put it into words because I don't want to put the imagery into your head because it's absolutely horrendous. But Rosie's living her best life. My pretty little tuxedo cat, she's having the best summer ever. She's got her favourite human, which isn't me. She's been leaving me alone. It's been lovely. And she's been watching the frogs in the garden. She doesn't go near them, she just watches them. And she's been sunbathing. She's literally been baking herself in the sun to the point where I have to like her to come in the shade a bit. She'll quite happily bake away for hours. And she's black and it just soaks up. And I'm like, how can you get that hot? That's not good. But she's fine. She's got a water fountain. She loves that. She drank so much of it early, she gave herself hiccups. So she's cute as anything. I have memberships on my YouTube channel. Feel free to join it if you want to. It's just there to help, keep the lights on a little bit. I don't ever really ask for anything. I put out content all the time and I don't really ask for anything. I offer a one-to-one service that people can use if they choose to. And I try and push for people to subscribe and leave a comment. And I've had memberships turned on for about a year now and I've never really pushed it out. But, I think if you do want to support the channel, that's there. I do understand that some people do want to support, and I'm very grateful for that because even though I haven't had it switched on, people have been joining the membership. And I'm like, well, now I need to start actually doing some membership content. It's not going to take away from what I'm doing. And what I will do is I will put it onto membership and then it will be released eventually to everyone. So, and they're all timeless. So they'll find you when they're meant to find you, whether it's when I first upload them or when they get pushed out. One way or another, your readings will find you. I always have my diary open as much as possible. If you'd like to book a one-to-one reading, they're there. If not, I've got a summer sale on at the moment as well on all my readings. I think I'm probably going to keep it on until September. But yeah, I'm going to go. Subscribe, leave a comment, join my membership if you want to, book a reading if you like. and I will continue as I am, posting, some days posting a lot, some days posting once, and we'll keep doing this forever more, because this is where I want to be and this is what I want to do, and it is what I do. I will see you soon.